It's me, your favorite Norwegian fisherman, back from the sea. If you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I feel like a Norwegian fisherman when I wear this outfit, and I even have my little nautical whistle on. And like, I don't know, I just feel like I've been out like fishing for like large beasts of the ocean, and I've come in to record a rap album. Oh, yeah. How is everyone? It's totally Tuesday. We're here for our manifestation oracle reading with the mermaids and dolphins. And we already have a card. Just set it aside there. Yeah, I'm super psyched. I actually had a surprise day off. I was supposed to work tonight. It was going to be like my 6th shift in a row. And I got up this morning and I didn't sleep as late as I probably wanted to, but I just woke up a little earlier and I was like, I'm just going to get up and like be in a restful state, but awake, And I could not get myself moving. I was like a little cooked turkey. I was so burnt out. And then this afternoon, one of my bosses sent out a text message to see if anybody wanted to take a cut tonight. And I was like, it's a miracle, because now I'm on one of 3 days off. So I'm super excited. I love having 3 da's off in a row. It's enough time for me to like really reset and like do all the things that I want to do. So today I went on like a long walk through the woods. I wandered around for a while. I feel the end of summer happening. And so I don't know, I just appreciate every season, especially like walking through the woods. And so I feel like the sun is like different in the sky right now. So it's casting like at a different angle. So the shadows and everything are slightly different this time of year as we're moving into that fall time period and like through August, and I just love it. And I wondered the other day, I'm like, am I so nostalgic about fall because of that One Counting Crows album, August and everything after? Like, I don't know if you guys, like when you were born or when you were like brooding and moody and like listening to music, but if you had the Counting Crows album and you were of a certain age and a certain time, oh my God, like fall, listening to that was it. Those are tits. I also love The Cure around the fall too. It just gets me in my soul. I love it. And fall's coming and I love it because I'm like, I love a wrap. I love a cape. I can't wait. What else did I do today? I got to do some dancing on the pole. I even put on my boots and like really went all out with the heels, and it was super fun. And I just needed to like, I don't know, cut a rug and take it for a spin and go flying in the air. And the twirling, it does kind of like, I get really dizzy. It is kind of sickening, but I don't know, I guess you kind of get used to it over time. But yeah, overall, it's like super, super fun and worth the sickening feeling. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for this week as far as our manifestations go? I have been trying to make an effort to speak out loud at least once a day my prayers, to like invite in blessings in all of the things that I'm really trying to build and manifest. And one of my biggest manifestations for the year was to grow this YouTube channel and like start really growing my reach and my subscribership and all that. And so it has gone through bursts of growth through the year, so I'm excited. And there have been other like smaller manifestations through the year that I've been really excited about, like gardening. I got to start gardening again, and I've like really enjoyed my produce and herbs this summer. And I've had time to dance, and I got to do pole, so that's been exciting. That's been one of my manifestations, and I wanted to like be able to like go on regular like woodland walks and take lots of like ritual baths and get really into like all of my like spiritual practice and rituals again and all my magic. And so all of that has been like, I've been really consistent with it all this year, and it's just been the best. I'm like gleaming and like happy all the time. And today I was just thinking before I turned on this video, I was just like, I just feel so good. It feels so good right now. So that is really positive. If you guys like get this feeling cultivated within you of like excitement and eagerness and anticipation, it's like super magnetic. So I feel like ooh, I feel like I could manifest like something big around the corner. Who knows? And which is funny because our first card was dream big. So I hope y'all are like envisioning and setting your intentions and, visualizing in your mind and teaching your nervous system the feeling of being in your manifestation fulfilled now. Because what we've learned recently was that your thoughts create an electric signal, right? An electric current, but it's your feelings that create the magnetism and set like the flavor of the magnet, right? So we want to dream big about our dreams coming true and dream vividly and like get the feelings cultivated and teach your nervous system that it is all happening to you in the present and that you're so excited and so grateful, because then it will put out that magnet, that signal for those things to align with you, and you will genuinely feel already what you will already like. The thing is that our anticipation and our work towards something are super fulfilling and they keep us motivated. And then when we get the thing, a lot of times it's like, what now? And the getting of the thing isn't nearly as fulfilling as just the striving and the working towards something and the looking forward to it, right? So if we, get there and we get our thing and then we're disappointed, we're like, oh, we feel empty and like it lacks fulfillment. But if we realize that we can have the fulfillment of the thing, of just enjoying the pursuit of the thing and already having the thing inside of us. And so if we don't need the cause, if we're not the effect, and so we don't need anything to cause us to feel this wholeness and this fulfillment and this gratitude of having these goals and these wishes, we just already feel that feeling, then we are the cause consciousness and we have affinity with the light, and then we are whole and we are complete, and then we can actually manifest and be magnetic for something that is like also whole and complete and like in full alignment, that can really like be a lasting productive, fruitful pursuits, if you will. Apply that to fill in the blank, right? So dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. Not only see yourself succeeding, but really feel yourself succeeding, right? I was doing that today. I did my meditation, I did my visualization. That's one reason I feel so good. Accept heaven's help. This has been a very popular card. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Again, just talked about this a minute ago. I've been using my voice, which our voice and our mouths are very powerful. These stuttering Stanley. Our mouths are a portal of life and death. Literally, we have to use our mouth to feed ourselves. We don't have to use our mouth. We can use our nose, but our mouths are like, we breathe through our mouths, right? We speak through our mouths. So this is a very powerful portal of energy here. So use your words and your free will to enlist heaven's help to help you, right? Pray out loud, declare, all the blessings over each and every area of your life, right? And affirm that and speak it often. Speak life into what you are calling forth, right? And speak life into those blessings as you're calling them in. Yes. And also, so once you've prayed for help, allow the space there for heaven or for universe or whatever to move the parts and pieces to help you. Don't start, frantically, and neurotically trying to control and force things to happen. Wait until you're guided with some inspiring idea to take action on, and then do it when it feels right. But don't force stuff to happen, and also don't be in a hurry. Have patience, because it may be that some things need to take place and some stuff needs to play out before you'll actually see the evidence of your manifestation. So just trust that the wheels are in motion. Ask for help. Trust that heaven is helping you, and be at ease. be so confident and certain that it is all falling into place, it is all playing out in your favor, that you are like, that you can wait and wait patiently, and it costs you nothing to wait, right? You just feel good, right? So let go, peace and release. Have patience, allow heaven to help you get out of the way, get out of your own way. If you are blocking yourself from taking inspired action, then explore why you are blocking yourself from taking this action. Think about yourself doing it in your mind, practice it in your head, and then just do it. Be like Nike, just do it. Okay, Tranquility. This was literally me a little while ago. I just my hair is still wet. I was in the tub. It was so nice. Salt bath. Salt bath is the best thing you can do for yourself. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. I know that's for sure. So make sure that you are spending time you're setting aside time for quiet and stillness, for that, not only for the renewal and the mental and energetic rest that you need to renew, but you're also allowing the silence for guidance to come through, for ideas. As a creative and as an artist, I need time to just allow myself to drift off into a trance and let my mind wander. Amanda Palmer has a book called The Art of Receiving, and she calls it allowing yourself that staring at the wall time. And that's one reason I like to take such long walks and wander around the woods, is because it allows my mind to just wander, right? And it gives my body something to do that's just keeps it busy and is repetitive. But I don't know what state, I can't remember, there's theta or beta or alpha. I have no idea. I know that each of them have their own power, but I can't remember which is which. But it's kind of like a waking trance, a waking hypnotic state. When I get into that, I channel, I take a breath and I channel. So I would say set aside a time for yourself also to just be in solitude and enjoy your own company and be in stillness and silence. And, the stillness and the silence and the darkness is where everything just incubates, That's where creation is in its origin state, and it's in its beginning. That's when the seed is germinating underneath the dark soil, right? So get in a little dark soil and let your seeds germinate. This is so weird. Set your sights higher. I love that we keep having these two come out together, because I feel like this pair came out recently, but it was dream bigger, and then it's set your sights higher. And it's okay, the world is our oyster, apparently. Really dream big, people. Do not hold yourself back. Do not put a glass ceiling on yourself. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. This creates magnetism. That is part of the formula in To Be Magnetic. It's, practicing self-worth and not settling. So what you have to do is when you get this energy going, and within the process, and it's a long explanation of their process. But one of the parts of this is that when the energy gets moving in your life and you start to up level and you start to call things in, the universe will test you with things that aren't quite what you want. It's maybe close, but it's not everything, right? It's when you think that you have all that you want and you're what more could you ask for? It's no, really, you may be settling because you're not thinking big enough. You're not thinking that what you really want, all bets are off, no holds bar, double, triple stampsies, no erases. You could have every single thing. Yeah, would you still want what you have right now? Or what would you still be reaching for, something that is not quite everything on your list if you knew it was right around the corner? So whether you're looking for a new place to live, or you're holding out and waiting for a really aligned relationship to show up in your life instead of just settling for whoever's nearby, whether you are changing careers or, whatever it is, whatever you're calling in, there's going to be options, and it's up to you to be the sovereign, right? And to hold out and to have self-control
and to get really clear on what are the things that you want from this. What do you value? What feels compatible for you? What makes you feel expanded, right? And what are you not willing to settle for anymore? Don't settle. When you settle, you slow your manifestation down, right? So you may feel like you're in what is referred to in To Be Magnetic as the magic dark, which means you've been passing tests, you've been unblocking like subconscious patterns, you've been facing fears, you've been taking aligned action, and it's still like the specific manifestation that you want hasn't come through. But maybe you have other smaller manifestations that are showing up as like little signs. It's called the magic dark. It's like the quiet stillness of the void of that potential gathering and growing. And in the meantime, you're going to be tested. You're going to have dangling carrots, and you have to be like, no, I'm not going to settle for this. I'm waiting for what I'm really calling in because I'm serious. I know what I'm worth. I know my worth, and I am not settling for less. I'm not telling the universe that I'm willing to settle for less than what I'm worth and what I deserve and what I need and want, right? So stand your ground, people. We can do this. Dream big. Set your sights higher, right? Dream big and know that your self-worth is strong enough to hold out. Hold out. When we talk about in Kabbalah building the vessel is what will contain the light. The light is the light of the creator. It's all the fulfillment, right? Without it being dressed up in these like flesh suits and avatars, right? Like all these things that we reach for, it's really just the light of fulfillment, right? And happiness and love and sustained feelings of goodness, eternity. We want that eternal well-being, that eternal fulfillment. It's perpetual. It's not fluctuating, right? So in order to do that, we've got to connect to that eternal vibration, right? By having affinity with that. And in order to do that, we have to be the cause, not the effect. So we can't be affected by our outer circumstances. We have to cultivate that feeling so it's always there. We're always feeling whole and complete. So we're building these vessels. And it occurred to me that like it's like the size of the vessel is determined by your self-worth. Like how much can you receive? Like how much are you willing to feel like you deserve? And then the sturdiness of the vessel, the strength of the vessel is dependent upon your level of faith. And the deepest faith is called, the Hebrew word for it is called emunah, and it means faith beyond reason. And it's being able to believe before you see, right? So, but in the material world, we can actually train our nervous system to believe by seeing examples of things that are possible for you, right? But what makes it extra strong is if you can actually believe before you see. So dream big. Where are we? Dream big. Accept heaven's help. Make time to say prayers in tranquility and stillness, right? Set some time aside to be alone, to get clear on your visions and speak them into being. And you know what? It's actually quite powerful to do it in the tub too, because you're in this like medium of a conductive like spiritual fluid, right? And like when you say the words into the water is a living substance that has memory. And it has intelligence, right? So you're activating the water with your blessings. So get in the tub, speak blessings into your life. Set your sights higher. Don't settle for less than what you truly know you deserve and what you want and what you need, okay? All right, y'all. Good things this week for us. I'm excited. I'm feeling good, and I hope that you do too. Because whatever you're feeling, that's your magnet. That's the flavor of your magnet. That's the strength of it, okay? I am going to eat some dinner. Probably watch something like Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, because I'm really hooked on that show right now, and I'm already feeling like, I don't know, I've been watching a lot of stand-up comedy as well. I love comedy. I'm obsessed with stand-up comedy. And I found some really good ones lately. Like I'm obsessed with Nate Bargatze, not always have been, but like I have found, what is her name? Emma Willman, I think it is. She is hysterical. She's one of those people that like will start to talk about something and then she'll like take a turn that surprises you and you didn't see it going in that direction. But yeah, super funny. Who else did she has her best friend is also a stand-up comedian, and I saw them in a podcast together today, and he's like super hilarious too, and I had never heard of him before. So I'm always excited when I find new comedians because I don't know, it's like I'll get on like a kick on YouTube and like be like looking at all their stuff, and then I'll run out of all their material, and then I'll have to like randomly find like another comedian again, and it's just like, I don't know, it's luck of the draw. Oh, Moshe Kesher, he's really funny too. I love him as well. But yeah, so it's like stand-up comedy, and then I'm in the mood for like spooky stuff to watch, even though it's not like Halloween yet. But I don't know, I'm just like I like horror, but I like whimsical horror, not like crazy torture, like Gorno horror. I love 80s horror movies. Like, I'm a big fan of American Horror Story, like Ryan Murphy stuff. Like, I think he does like visually stunning but scary and disturbing stuff. I like it. It's good. Anyway, so I'm going to probably watch a combination of comedy and Chilling Tales of Sabrina because it's dark and I'm in a dark mood. All right, you guys, have a good night. Ciao.